Dear student, we are in our next second chapter solution, and in second lecture we are discussing about different kind of representation of the concentration. So one of them is a mole fraction, એટલે કે અલગ અલગ ટાઈપની જે કોન્સન્ટ્રેશનની મેથડ છે એમાંથી એક છે મોલ ફ્રેક્શન. What is fraction? Generally, percentage should be reference to 100. જ્યારે વર્ડ percentage આવે એટલે 100 ના રેફરન્સમાં છે. Out of 100 part, how much part of it? એટલે 100 part માંથી 10 part હોય તો આપણે કહીએ 10% છે. Reference to 100, where mole fraction is reference to 1. Mole fraction is reference to 1. એટલે total 1 part માંથી how much part is occupied, that is called fraction. Now in mole fraction, so total part is of 1 mole. 1 mole ma how much part? When we take a sphere, we are dividing in 4 parts. So every part is of 0.25. So that is the fraction. Suppose on a 1 mole hoy, so 0.25 part of 1 mole, that is called a mole fraction. And total will be 1. આ બધાનો ટોટલ કરો તો 1 થાય. Suppose we are dividing in 3 parts. So every part is of 0.33. So total will be 1. In common word, when we take આપણા ઘરમાં બાજરાનો રોટલો હોય એના 4 ટુકડા કરો તો આજે એક ટુકડો છે એનો 0.25 પાર્ટ કહેવાય. તો એક બાજરાનો રોટલો એટલે 1, એ 1 માં 0.25 પાર્ટ કહેવાય, એનું ફ્રેક્શન. એટલે 1 પાર્ટ માંથી હાઉ મચ પાર્ટ, that is fraction. અને મોલ ફ્રેક્શન હોય તો 1 મોલ માંથી હાઉ મચ મોલ, that is the reference to 1 mole fraction. Commonly used symbol for the mole fraction is x. The mole fraction no symbol is x, and subscript used on the right hand side of x denote the component it is the defined as. And as a superscript, and જેનો mole fraction define કરવું હોય, as a superscript we are taking mole fraction of a component, number of mole of the component upon total number of mole of all the component. For getting mole fraction of the component, number of moles of the component upon total number of moles of the all component. Suppose in our solution there are 2 components. The solution B component થી બનેલું છે, બે substances A અને B. તો આપણે mole of A is suppose Na and mole of B is suppose Nb. So getting mole fraction A, mole of A upon total mole, mole of A upon total mole gives a mole fraction of component A. The solution ના બે જે સબસ્ટેન્સ હતા એમાં એનું મોલ ફ્રેક્શન મેળવવું હોય તો એના મોલને ટોટલ મોલથી ડિવાઇડ કરવું પડે. Like this, another component is B. So B નું મોલ ફ્રેક્શન ડિરાઇવ કરવું હોય તો so we have to take this formula, number of moles of the B and total number of moles, number of mole of A plus number of mole of B, so it gives a mole fraction. Sometimes in solution many components are present, એટલે કોઈ એક કે બે નહીં, more than 2 હોય તો તે બધાનો આ રીતે ડિરાઈવ થાય. જેનું મોલ ફ્રેક્શન ડિરાઈવ કરવું હોય, number of mole of the particular component upon total number of moles. Summation means the total number of moles. It can be shown that in a given solution sum of all the mole fraction is unity, એટલે કે 1 હોય છે. સપોઝ આપણે એક રોટલો લીધો, એના બે પાર્ટ કરીએ, તો each part is 0.5 but total should be 1. હવે આપણે 3 પાર્ટ કર્યા, તો total is 1. આપણે 4 પાર્ટ કર્યા, આ બે કોમ્પોનન્ટ છે, તો બેનો ટોટલ 1. આ 3 કોમ્પોનન્ટ વાળું સોલ્યુશન છે, આ 4 કોમ્પોનન્ટ વાળું છે. સો ટોટલ રિમેન્સ યુનિટી 1. એટલે જેટલા કોમ્પોનન્ટ હોય સોલ્યુશનમાં in the all the components in the solution having total sum of the mole fraction is unity. Mole fraction unit is very useful in relating some physical property. Mole fraction unit is very important in some physical property. We will discuss in our next lecture some property of solution. Say vapor pressure with concentration. એટલે vapor pressure and concentration વચ્ચે relation આવશે, where it is important and quite useful in describing the calculation involving gas mixture. ગેસના મિક્સચરના પણ થિયરી આવશે. in mole fraction is very useful. Now tell me, mole fraction having no any unit. Mole fraction is unitless. Why? Mole and mole will be cut. Mole and mole, upward and downward, mole will be cut. So it is unitless. And this physical quantity, mole fraction concentration method is not depending upon temperature. Why? With changing in temperature, mole is not changeable. Mole never changes with temperature, so mole fraction remains constant. Now, question number 2.1. Calculate the mole fraction of ethylene glycol in a solution containing 20% of ethylene glycol by mass. Whenever word comes by mass, so it should be weight by weight, and a percentage should be reference to 100. We have to derive mole fraction of ethylene glycol. Ethylene glycol means CH2OH and CH2OH. It is ethylene glycol. 20% ethylene glycol is given. It means 20 gram of ethylene glycol, which is our solute, and remaining 80 gram of water. Yes, it is our solvent, and total is 100 gram solution. It is clear? 20% weight by weight solution of ethylene glycol come. It means 20% of ethylene glycol is present in 100 gram solution. So there should be 80 gram solvent. Now, molar mass of ethylene glycol. પેલા આ word clear થઈ ગયો. 20% ethylene glycol by mass, weight by weight, means 20 gram of ethylene glycol and 80 gram of water. So molar mass of here ethylene glycol is carbon is 2 times, so 12 2 ja 24. Hydrogen is 6, 6 1 ja 6. Oxygen is 2, 16 2 ja 32. So it is 62 gram per mole. Now mole of ethylene glycol. Mass of ethylene glycol. Yes, this one is actually formula for getting mole. How can we get mole? Yes, sir. So everybody knows mass upon molecular mass gives mole. So here mass of our ethylene glycol. So ethylene glycol in salt we are calling also glycol. So 20 gram divided by 62. By 62 molecular mass. So 0.322 mole of our glycol. Now mole of water. So mass upon molar mass. Here mass of water is 80. We are dividing by 18. So it gives 4.444 mole. That is the mole of the water. Now formula of the mole fraction. Mole fraction of the glycol, mole fraction glycol નું મેળવવું છે. So mole of the glycol upon total moles. So here mole of the glycol is 0.322 mole and divide by total mole. So 0.322 plus 4.444, so it is 0.068. Here you can see it is unitless, no any kind of unit, it has mole cut. Similarly, mole fraction of water. So mole of water divide by total number of moles of the solution, of the solute and solvent. So 0.932. Here you can see total of the both components mole fraction should be unity, should be 1. હવે ગ્લાયકોલ નું મળી જાય, બે જ કોમ્પોનન્ટ હોય અને ગ્લાયકોલ નું મોલ ફ્રેક્શન ડિરાઇવ થઈ ગયું તો આ કેલ્ક્યુલેટ કરવાની જરૂર નથી. બે જ કોમ્પોનન્ટ હોય તો 1 માંથી 0.068 સબસ્ટ્રેક્ટ કરો તો ડાયરેક્ટ 0.932 મળી જાય. This one second method. Now another method of the concentration is the molarity. Yes, and everybody knows about molarity. Molarity is defined as number of moles of solute dissolved in 1 liter or 1 cubic decimeter. 1 liter equal to 1 decimeter cube. When we take 1 mole solute into our beaker and we are adding water and we are making 1 liter 1000 milli solution. So our molarity should be 1. How many moles are present in 1 liter solution? That is the molarity. So molarity means mole per liter. Moles of solute upon liter. Volume of the solution. Molarity is defined as number of moles of solute dissolved in 1 liter or 1 cubic decimeter of the solution. So molarity equal to mole of solute upon volume of solution in liter. For example, 0.25 mole per liter molarity. Solution of NaOH, it means that 0.25 mole of NaOH has been dissolved in 1 liter. 1 liter means 1 decimeter cube. હું કહું 1 molarity છે, it means 1 mole per liter. એટલે 1 mole 1 liter માં dissolve છે. So like this 0.25 molarity means 0.25 mole is dissolved into 1 liter. It is clear? Understood? Now tell me, molarity concentration depends upon temperature. Yes or no? Yes. Why? In our formula, there is a volume present. So volume always changes with changing in temperature. વોલ્યુમ છે એ ટેમ્પરેચર ઉપર ડિપેન્ડન્ટ હોય એટલે જ્યારે જ્યારે ફોર્મ્યુલામાં વોલ્યુમ આવે so that concentration method depends upon temperature. How can we can see? Suppose in a beaker 1 mole is dissolved in 1 liter at 25 degrees Celsius. We are increasing temperature. So mole remain constant, but volume slightly increases. So you can see concentration will be decreases. Exact 1 liter માં 1 mole હતું. 1 liter કરતા થોડું volume more છે. The concentration slightly less. If we are decreasing temperature, then volume decreases than original volume. Original volume કરતા થોડું ઘટી જાય. તો આટલા વોલ્યુમમાં 1 મોલ હતું, તો આટલામાં 1 મોલ છે. મોલ never changes with the temperature. The 1 mole તો constant છે, તો વોલ્યુમ decrease થયું, the concentration increase થઈ જાય. So it means that when we increase the temperature, molarity decreases. When we decrease the temperature, molarity increases. Now, this formula we can represent also by another way. So, moles of solute means mole means mass of solute upon molecular mass of solute. Mass of solute upon molecular mass of solute. Now store in your mind 1 for solvent and 2 are taking for the solute. So here molarity equal to mass of solute upon molecular mass of solute divided by volume in liter. But sometimes volume is given in milliliter. On that case we are dividing by 1000. So our formula, in the formula 1000 comes upward, upon moves on up. This one also is our formula. We will use in numericals. 2.2. Calculate the molarity of a solution containing 5 gram of NaOH in 450 milli solution. Calculate the molarity of solution containing 5 gram of NaOH in 450 milli solution. Moles of sodium hydroxide. Question read karo. 5 gram NaOH is our solute. 450 milli is volume of a solution. So first we have to derive mole of NaOH, mole of our solute. For getting, everybody understood very well? You can call me. If you have any problem, then you can call me anytime. Otherwise, you can message me on my WhatsApp number also. Moles of NaOH. So, here, mass of NaOH is 5 gram. Molecular mass of NaOH is 40 gram. So, 5 gram divided by 40. So 0.125 mole is of NaOH. Here mole is derived. and moles should be divided by liter, so it gives molarity. But here our volume of solution given in milliliter, so milliliter divided by 1000, so it gives liter. So upon moves in upper, so 1000 into 0.125, અહીંયા જે 1000 હતું એ અહીંયા આવી જાય એમ કહું છું. So 0.278 mole per liter, otherwise 0.278 mole per decimeter cube. Understood? Now next, molality. Yes sir, that was molarity. Here is the molality. Listen carefully. Molarity we can represent by capital M, but molality we are representing as a small m. Molality is defined as the number of mole of this solute per kilogram of the solvent. Here, what is the solvent? In molarity, there is a 1 liter solution. Molarity ma word solution આવ્યો. 1 mole solute dissolved in 1 liter solution. But reason for that, before adding solute or after adding solute, volume remains 1 liter. So we are using word solution in definition of molarity. Here it is changed. Why? 1 kilogram solvent means 1000 gram. Before adding 1 mole, some amount, it remains 1000 gram. After adding, suppose 1 mole NaOH is added, so it means that 40 gram is added. So mass will be changed. So now mass of solution became 1040. So we can't use word here solution. કારણ કે માં સોલ્યુશન હતું, એનું વોલ્યુમ હતું. એટલે 1 લિટરમાં 40 ગ્રામ એડ કરો કે ના કરો, 1 લિટર જ રહેશે. વોલ્યુમ ચેન્જ નહીં થાય. પણ અહીંયા 1 કિલોગ્રામ વોટર હોય, એમાં 40 ગ્રામ એડ કરો તો 1040 થાય ને, એટલે માસ ચેન્જ થાય. અહીંયા ડેફિનેશનમાં વર્ડ સોલ્વેન્ટ આવશે, કારણ કે બિફોર addition of a mole it is 1 kg, but after addition of mole it is not now 1 kg, so mass of solution will be changed. એટલે અહીં solvent word use કરેલો છે. In 1 kilogram solvent, how much mole is dissolved? That is called the molality. Moles of solute upon mass of solvent, not solution. So here unit is mole per kilogram. 1 mole per kilogram means 1 molality. Suppose 1 molality KCl solution is given. It means that 1 mole KCl, 74.5 gram molecular mass of KCl is dissolved into 1 kilogram water. It means in a solvent. 1 kilogram solvent ma 1 mole 74.5 gram is dissolved. Each method, listen carefully. I am asking you question. 1 molarity KOH and 1 molality KOH solution is given. So which one should be more concentrated? 1 molarity solution of KOH and 1 molality solution of KOH given. So which one is more concentrated? Listen. For the making 1 molarity KOH, we are taking 1 mole initially in the beaker. Then we are pouring water there and it became 1 liter. So it makes the 1 molarity. Here already 1 kilogram initially water taken. Then after we are adding 1 mole KOH. અહીંયા પહેલેથી જ 1 mole present હતું, પછી 1 liter કર્યું. એટલે 1 mole present હતું, પછી એમાં water add કર્યું. એટલે અહીં 1 liter થાય એટલે થોડુંક સ્પેસ અને રોકેલી હશે. લેસ દેન 1 liter, માઇનોર લેસ દેન 1 liter હશે. અહીં પહેલેથી 1 kg એટલે પહેલેથી જ 1 liter છે ટોટલી. એમાં 1 mole એડ કર્યું. એટલે સ્લાઇટલી વોટર આના કરતાં થોડું હાઈ હશે. એટલે મોલારિટી સોલ્યુશન બનાવવું હોય તો નંબર ઓફ મોલ્સ પહેલેથી લઈ લેવાના, પછી વોટર એડ કરીને 1 મિલી થાય, 1 લિટર થાય. એટલે આને થોડીક સ્પેસ રોકેલી હોય એટલે 1 લિટર કરતાં લેસ વોટર હોય. અહીંયા 1 લિટર આવી ગયું અને સ્પેસ રોકેલી હોય ને પાણી થોડું ઓછું રહેશે. એટલે મોલારિટી કોન્સન્ટ્રેશન ઇઝ મોર કોન્સન્ટ્રેટેડ ધેન મોલાલિટી. Each method of expressing concentration of the solution has its own merits and demerits. Mass percent, weight by weight, ppm by mass, mole fraction and molality are independent of temperature. Why? All of them are independent than temperature. In the formula there is no word used of volume. It's not depending upon volume. So, mass, mole never changes with temperature, so individual. Where the molarity, normality depends upon temperature. We discussed. In the molarity and normality, volume comes in our formula. 2.3. Calculate the molality of 2.5 gram ethanoic acid in 75 gram of benzene. Yes sir. 2.5 gram ethanoic acid means the acetic acid, which is our solute. 75 gram of benzene, which is our solvent. We have to derive molality. So mole of solute upon mass of solvent, it gives molality. Moles of acetic acid, ethanoic acid. Before that we have to derive molecular mass. Mole define करवा mass upon molecular mass चाहिए. So here C2, the carbon 2, hydrogen 4 and oxygen 2. So molecular mass of ethanoic acid is 2 times carbon. So 12 2 ja 24, 4 times hydrogen, 4 1 ja 4, 16 2 ja 32. So it is 60 gram per mole. Now moles of ethanoic acid is 2.5 upon 60. So 2.5 divided by 60 gives 0.0417 mole. That is the mole of our acetic acid, solute. Divide by mass of solvent. Here, so 75 gram divide by 1000, it gives a kilogram. So upon here as 1000, 0.0417 thousand upon 75. So 0.556 mole per kilogram. It is the unit of molality. By another method we can also define some different method, another method of the molality. W2 means the mass of solute. W2 is the mass of a solute in a gram into 1000. M2 molecular mass of solute, and mass of solvent W1, mass of a solvent. So W2 is 2.5 gram direct 1000. Molecular mass is 60. Then mass of solvent 75. So 0.556 molality, small m, mole per kg. Now some in-text questions. Here we are discussing about some in-text question. One by one, calculate the mass percent. Calculate the mass percent of benzene and carbon tetrachloride. 20 gram of benzene having less amount, it should be solute. Dissolving 122 gram of carbon tetrachloride. This one is our solvent. Major part is solvent, minor part is solute. Mass percent of the benzene and mass percent of the carbon tetrachloride we have to derive. Here total mass of the solution, how much? 22 plus 122. So 144 is the total mass of solution. Here two components, carbon tetrachloride and benzene. So total mass will be 144. So at 144, 22 gram benzene is present. So at 100, with reference to 100. At 144 માં 22 gram. Total 144. એમાં 22 gram benzene છે. So at 100 gram, how much? So it gives percentage of benzene like this. At 144 gram, 122 gram is CCl4. So at 100, how much? You can see. Index question. Calculate the mass percent of benzene and carbon tetrachloride in 22 gram of benzene dissolved in 122 gram of carbon tetrachloride. So, how can we define some? Yes, mass of benzene upon mass of benzene plus mass of CCl4 multiply by 100. Mass of, another way I am counting, total mass 22 plus 122. So 144 gram, clear? In 144 gram, 22 gram benzene is present. So at 100 gram, how much? So 22 into 100 upon 144. 22, clear? Upon total mass 144 into 100. So 15.28%. Now for getting percentage of CCl4. In 144 gram total solution having 122 gram of CCl4. So at 100 gram it will be how much? 100 into 122 upon 144. So it is 84.72. 122 into 100 upon 144. Above total 84.72. Otherwise, another method, base component oil. So first derived percentage should be subtract from 100. So it gives 84.72. Calculate the mole fraction of benzene in solution containing 30% by mass in carbon tetrachloride. Calculate the mole fraction of benzene in solution containing Calculate the mole fraction of benzene in solution containing 30% by mass. Now 30% weight by weight solution. It means 30 gram of benzene and 70 gram of CCl4. It is clear. The total mass will be 100. Total mass of solution is 100. Out of 100, 30 gram is benzene, which is solute, and 70 gram is our solvent. So here, for getting the mole fraction, so we have to derive first mole. Mass of carbon tetrachloride is 70. It is derived. Mass of benzene is 30. So molar mass of benzene is 78. So mole of benzene is the mass of benzene upon molecular mass. So 0.3486. It is mole of benzene. Now molar mass of CCl4, carbon tetrachloride, is 154. So mole of carbon tetrachloride is the mass of CCl4 upon molecular mass. 70 divided by 154. So 0.4545 is the mole of CCl4. Thus the mole fraction of benzene. Mole of benzene upon total mole. So 0.3846 divided by 0.3846 plus 0.4545. So it is 0.458 is our mole fraction of the benzene. If mole fraction of CCl4 is asked, so 1 minus 0.458 gives 2, 5 and 5. .542. Now 2.3 question. Calculate the molarity of each following solution. 30 gram of calcium nitrate into 6H2O in 4.3 liter solution. 30 milli of 0.5 molarity solution to 500 milli. Molarity is given by mole of solute upon volume of solution liter. So molar mass of cobalt nitrate here, that is called hydrated cobalt nitrate, CONO3 twice into 6H2O. Atomic mass of cobalt 59. Here 2 nitrogen, so 2 into 14. 6 oxygen, 6 into 16. 1 molecule of water having 18, so 18 multiplied by 6. So it is 291 gram per mole, which is molecular mass of cobalt nitrate, which is hydrated. Now mole of cobalt nitrate, hydrated, is 30 gram upon 291. So it is 0.103 mole, and mole divided by liter. Liter is 4.3 given. So mole per liter gives molarity 0.023. Now number of mole present in 1000 milli, 0.5 molarity sulfuric acid is equal to 0.5 mole. So number of moles present in 30 milli of 0.5 molarity H2SO4 will be question 2.3 and B. can see 30 milli of 0.5 molarity H2SO4 diluted to 500 milli. Listen, this is the formula of dilution. Initial molarity, initial volume is given. Then we can define final molarity. Initial molarity is 0.5. Initial volume is 30 milli. Final volume is 500 milli. So final molarity we can define 0.5 into 30 upon 500. So 5 into 30 upon 10 and 500. 0.0. You can see our answer. Zero point zero three. Another method we are discussing here. 0.5 molarity means 100,000 millijoules. 0.5 molarity, mole per liter. Clear? 0.5 liter means 1000 milli. So 0.5 mole comes in 1 liter. 0.5 mole is present. So 0.5 into 30 milli divided by 1000. So it is a mole. 0.015 mole. Divide by 0.5 liter. 500 milli is given. So 0.03. Another method. Number of mole present in 1000 milli. Molarity means mole per liter. 1 liter માં 0.5 mol present છે પણ actual milli 30 છે તો 30 how much? 0.5 molarity means 0.5 mol per liter. 1000 milli. In 1000 milli there is 0.5 mol. So at 30 milli how much? So 0.5 into 30 divided by 1000. So which is gives moles of 30 milli 0.5 mole. This mole divided by new volume 0.015 mole divided by our new volume which is 500 milli. In liter 500 divided by 1000. So 0.5 to divide करो. So 0.03 new molarity. Question 2.4. Calculate the mass of urea in making 2.5 kilogram of 0.25 molar aqueous solution. Our urea is a solute. We have to make 2.5 kilogram solution. Mass of solution is given 2.5 kg. This one is mass of solution. Molality is given. Mololo means molality. Molality is given. We have to define mass of urea. Here molar mass of urea, 2 nitrogen, 14 to the 28, 1 carbon 12, 1 oxygen 16, so 16 gram, 60 gram. 0.25 molar urea aqueous means in 1000 gram of contains 0.25 mole. So 0.25 into 60. So 15 gram of urea is present. So now our mass of solution 1000 plus 15 So in 1015 gram contains 50 gram. So at 2.5 kilogram means 200 and 500, 2500 gram. How much? 36.95. The approximate 37 gram. I am giving you simple method of this. We have to use a formula. Molality is equal to 1000 mass of solute upon molecular mass of solute into mass of the solvent. Here molality is given 0.25. 1000 mass of solute we have to derive W2. Here molecular mass of urea 60. W1 plus W2 is equal to W. W the mass of solution. So W2 will be W minus W2. So here W એટલે mass of solution. So 0.25 is equal to 1000 W2 60. W is given 2500. So point 25 into 60 into 2500 minus W2 equal to 1000 W2 0.25 into 60 करो 0.25 into 60 0.25 into 60 gives 15 15 2500 minus W2 1000 W2 25 થી મલ્ટીપ્લાય કરો so 2500 37500 W2 another side 1000 W2 plus W2. So W2 is common. So 1001. So divide by W2 is equal to 37500 1001. So it will be round about 37.5 is our answer. Now .5 something. Now last question, calculate molarity and mole fraction of the potassium iodide solution. Density is given 1.202 and percentage mass upon mass, weight by weight is given. Here molar mass of Ki first 39 of potassium, 127 for iodine, 166 molecular mass. 20% weight by weight means 20 gram of potassium iodide out of 100 gram solution. So mass of this solvent 100 minus 20, so 80 gram. So formula of the molality is a mole of Ki upon mass of water in kilogram. So 20 is gram of Ki divided by 166 and mass of the water. So 0.08 mass of the water is 80 gram. So mole of Ki 20 upon 166. And mass of water 80 gram. So molality is 1.506. So round off value 1.51. Here density is given. So we can directly define some molarity. So first volume of 100 gram is equal to mass upon density. Density is equal to mass upon volume. So here volume is equal to mass upon density. So mass is 100 gram, density 1.202. So 83.19 milliliter divided by 1000, it gives liter. So mole per liter gives the molarity. So 20 divided by 166, the mole. Now liter, 83.9 10 raised to minus 3 is a liter. So it gives 1.45. Another method for getting molarity, percentage weight by weight density into 10 upon molecular mass of solute. Percentage weight by weight is given 20. Density is 1.202. Multiply by 10. Molecular mass is 166. So it gives 1.145. This one shortcut. Now last one, mole fraction. So first we have to define mole of Ki, then mole of water. Yes, mole of Ki. So mass of Ki upon molecular mass. 0.12 mole is of Ki. Mole of water. So 18 divided by mole of the water. 18 divided by 18. 80 divided by 18. So 4.44. So mole fraction of water. Mole of Ki upon total mole. So 0.0263 is the mole fraction of Ki. Bye. Take care. We will meet in our next lecture. Do your homework.